We have the converse. In the Garden of Eden, God tells man what not to choose. In the land of promise, God tells man what to choose. You see that parallel? With Adam, he says to Adam, don't choose this. With the tribes of Israel, he says, this is what you should choose. In either case, you shouldn't be confused. If you're Adam, you should know what not to choose. If you are part of the tribes, you should know what to choose. This is why God says, I call heaven and earth to record this day of what I've set before you. You and I are without excuse. We're not going to be able to walk into eternity and say, I didn't know what to do. I would have chose life if I'd have known that life is what I should have chosen, but I chose death. I chose cursing because I didn't know I had another choice. No, you're not going to get away with that. God says, heaven and earth will testify against you that I gave you a choice. You have to choose. Life is not going to just happen. We have to aim for life. We have to choose life. Man, could it be any simpler? God said, I'm setting it before you. Choose life. This is the choice you should make. Life is not going to just happen. You have to choose it. It's a higher choice. It's a choice that you and I have to make. Man, here's the other teaching point. Watch this. I just said it's a choice you have to make. But not only is it a choice you have to make, it's a choice you can make. Man, it would be different if this choice was not in our reach, if it was something we could not grasp, if it was something that was out of our reach. But no, it's a choice you can make. Not only is it a choice that you should make, it's a choice you and I can make. It's in our reach. It is reachable. Life is, watch this, accessible. It would be a different thing if the tree that Adam should have chosen was not available, but it was. The tree of life was right there in competition with the tree of death, the tree that he should not have chose, the tree that had the knowledge of good and evil. That's the tree of death in contrast to the tree of life. Trust me, if you can find the tree of death, you can find the tree of life. If the tree of death is accessible, so is the tree of life. With Israel, with the tribes that are now coming into the promised land, the land that flows with life, the choice to choose life and blessing was accessible. It was possible. God would be unjust to tell us to do something that was out of our reach. That's the truth. Life is reachable. Man, come on, I'm going to be honest with you. I know there are days we wake up and it seems like it's out of our reach. That God, I would choose life today, but I can't reach it. I don't feel life. I don't feel alive today. I feel dead. If we're willing to be honest, there are days, believers and non-believers alike, we wake up and we don't feel alive. But it doesn't mean life is not in our reach. Doesn't mean we cannot aim for the life that we want and need. I'm telling you, it's reachable.